So I'm absolutely one of the worst type of clients that a bank could actually ask for. And the answer is, it's because I have zero loyalty. Tommy, what? You don't have any loyalty? The answer is at least not to banks, okay? Banks are corporations, and in reality, whether it's a credit union or a bank or an online bank, I really don't have a personal preference. What I really do care about though is which one has the best deal, the best customer service, and is actually going to basically solve my issues, okay? That is the main idea. At the end of the day, at its core, business is business, okay? Now, however, in this video, I'm gonna break everything down and tell you, hey, which one is better? Is it better to actually bank with a bank, or big bank, or for example, a credit union? Which one is actually better for you and your money? Now, the first part, guys, is, as always, smash the like button. I appreciate it a ton. But the real first part is this. What are the main differences from a bank, a normal big bank like Chase, BOA, Wells Fargo, or for example, a credit union like Navy Credit Union, okay, which is a great credit union? Well, the idea is there are three obvious main differences. Number one, credit unions are non-profit. They're not trying to actually make a profit. They're non-profit. Number two, they're actually owned by their members. And number three is every single member actually shares a common bond, okay? You have some of them, for example, if you're part of this company or you worked over here or you did this service or you basically invested into like a certain charity as all the members, then you can become basically a part of that credit union. That's the idea. Like they all share a common bond. While, for example, a big bank is owned by, it's a corporation, is owned by shareholders, and in reality, all they care about is making money for their shareholders, okay? Not their customers, because the customers don't actually own the bank, okay? And they care about making money from absolutely every single person on this planet. If they could, they would. Now, don't think, for example, that's all bad, because there are some big benefits to that also for you personally, so keep watching this video and don't become biased just yet. But just imagine, for example, right, if you own a company, and well, not just you, right? Let's say, for example, me and you own a company, or all my subscribers and I actually own a company. Now, this is actually a credit union. It means that if we're all the owners of this company, we're also all the members of this company, we're not gonna try to squeeze each other to get every single penny we can from everything out there, every way to actually make money, more on that later, but we're actually gonna try to give ourselves like the best deal possible without actually going ahead and bankrupting the actual credit union in a sense, okay? So that's the idea. You're gonna try to offer your members the best deal because your members are the owner, right? That's the idea. You don't have to go that far. The members are the owner, so that's why you're probably gonna get the best deal possible. Doesn't mean it's the best deal available though. Now, there are some obvious pros when it comes to actually banking with a big bank. Like I said before, okay, it's not that they want to make money and they want to make shareholders money and it's all about money, money, money. It is that, but it's not just that as far as, for example, your banking experience. Because they do have a lot more money than the average credit union, like a big bank like Chase has like billions of dollars, right? Well, they're able to actually have a lot more resources. You're able to have an ATM wherever you go, have a local branch usually wherever you go, have 24 hours, 7 like customer service. Like they just have a lot more resources. Things look a lot more tidier when you go on the app because you can spend more money on developing an app. Like these are all big benefits, and sometimes they actually offer you like better rates, like when it comes to a mortgage or getting a car loan or whatever you're actually trying to do. Like sometimes having like banking with the big bank can actually give you the better option. That's what I'm saying. You don't just want to say, well, credit unions are more friendly, so I'm gonna go with them. No, it's still business, it's still banking, and you want to shop and basically find the best deal possible. Now, there are some cons though, right? A bank is trying to make the most profit. So you will see, for example, usually a lot of little hidden fees here and there. You will see a lot of scummy little marketing tactics. For example, like, hey, I'm gonna give you 18 months, you know, no interest, just in the hopes that you actually fall into a deep hole when it comes to your credit cards. And they might actually just try to make as much money from you as possible. Because remember, you're not an owner, you're basically just a customer and they want to squeeze the life out of you. But if you understand the game, you can kind of reverse it on them, okay? Like that Uno reverse card in a sense. That's the whole idea. Now, there are some benefits of being a member of a credit union. You know, customer service is great. You're gonna get the best possible deal within that like credit union, and everything is just like a lot less scummy. You will see like less fees and so on, and those things are highly noticeable. However, you do have less resources. So you might see, for example, an app from the 1950s, and you might see like not as much branches. You might see, for example, limited customer service hours. Like you just might see all these different factors. Now, that does not mean one is more safe than the other, because, you know, big banks have FDIC insurance, and then credit unions have, for example, NCUA insurance, okay? They're both covered under the federal law, but that's the whole thing, okay? So if you have money in there, like a lot of money, you're gonna be just fine. But as far as features and so on, you really gotta pick which one you actually like most. And that's why I say you have to compare. Now, if you're wondering, Tommy, okay, so what if I actually found a better, and by the way, you usually find better deals when it comes to car loans, which I'm not a fan of either way with credit unions. But what if you actually find a better deal with a credit union? However, you are not like an employer or like something you actually share with that, like how can you actually get in? The answer is, if you check the website or if you call customer service, usually they have something they can actually offer you. It's not just one way to usually get in, like, oh, my mom is a part of it, my dad's a part of it, I'm an employer or an employee of this company. No, sometimes it can be as simple as this, okay? I found a credit union once and they had a pretty good deal. I didn't take advantage of it, okay? But they actually just wanted me to do one thing, okay? Just to deposit a $5 like little fee or charity donation to like a charity, okay? Now, once I made that donation to that charity, well, now I had a bond with all the other members because all the other members had made that donation in a sense. So there is some like common bond that way too. Sometimes to get in, you just gotta pay $5 to like a charity or something like that, and then you're in and you're actually able to get a better deal. Now, me personally, from personal experience, I have seen sometimes you do get, for example, better offers when it comes to credit cards, lines of credit, and so on, and the amount of money you actually get on a credit card, and also personal loans, and also, for example, because again, you are a member, but you're also the owner. So this kind of like corporate culture actually exists in there, and people are just so much friendlier. Like you can kind of just tell, like well, I won't say everyone because that's not like common, right? It's just the person I got. When I spoke to them on the phone, they were just so amazing. Until this day, I still remember them. I think it was for Navy Federal Credit Union or something like that, and they were just amazing. I have a video on it too if you want to look it up, but there are a lot of credit unions out there. Let me know if you want me to make a video on it, okay? But don't fall in love with a credit union or a bank. You actually want to go out there and compare who has the better rates, who's gonna give me the best deal, and also the best terms. You know, terms actually matter, so make sure you understand those things too. I'm gonna give you the better rate, but then after that, the terms change. Make sure you understand the terms of whatever you're getting yourself into, okay? Now, as always, guys, like this video, and top out, also subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified, and comment down below any questions, okay? Again, let me know if you want me to make a video on the top 5 or top 10 or top 3 credit unions out there, all right? Peace.